Hey, what's happening, guys? I hope everyone's doing fantastic. Today I want to talk to you about this upcoming drama comedy called Brigsby Bear. Brigsby Bear is directed by Dave McCary and it stars Kyle Mooney, Jorge Lendeborg Jr., Ryan Simpkins, Greg Kinnear, Claire Danes, and Mark Hamill. And the children's television show Brigsby Bear Adventures spawned more than 20 years and it filmed more than 700 episodes, all being produced for a single individual named James, a mild-mannered guy in his mid-20s that has never seen another show in his entire life. But when the show suddenly comes to an end and James finds his life is completely turned upside down, he will escape into the adventures of Brigsby and make it his mission to finish the story once and for all. Now, to me, this is kind of a difficult film to review because it's one that really thrives with the element of the unknown. So other than giving my thoughts on the acting and some of the bullet point thoughts on the overall structure of the plot, I'm going to try to keep my views on this film as generalized as possible to prevent from giving away even the slightest of spoilers. Now, as for the acting, I thought it was very good. Kyle Mooney and Greg Kinnear steal the show in terms of memorable performance moments. Mooney was flat out fantastic and he felt perfectly tailored for this role. His comedic delivery was so unassuming and natural, it made his comical situations so effective in just creating many organic laughs, but he was also just as impactful in his dramatic scenes, and Mooney's portrayal of this character helps so much in making you get behind him and root for his success. I thought Greg Kinnear was very charming in his role, and despite not having the most screen time, he certainly makes his time count with a consistent delivery. Now, with really all the layers peeled back, this is just a coming-of-age tale, and with that comes some of the generic characters you can expect from the genre, but with the performances of the younger cast in this one, they all result in more than serviceable characters. As for the script, I thought it was fantastic overall. It was able to take a very dark theme and create, for the most part, a lighthearted but deeply inspiring tale. The character of James finds his life completely changed, and knowing nothing about the normal social conventions and dynamics and stigmas of life that we are all well aware of, this is something that just instinctively makes you feel sorry for this character's situation, but really as the film progresses and the storyline evolves, you soon become inspired by this guy. His being so naive to social stereotypes and the general protocol of life, I guess you could say, were beginning to show themselves as his strengths, and that makes you really want to stick this story out to the end to see how he's going to fare, which I think was something this story explored in a very entertaining and compelling style. It weaves a dramatic themed premise early on and slowly builds up subtle comedic undertones to keep the mood light, so really the inspiration of the story can shine through. I didn't think the comedy ever felt forced or scripted, and it was all due to some very witty dialogue and a story path that holds its focus, and it keeps the emotional tone right in the right range without reaching into the melodramatics, and I'm going to give this movie an A. Brigsby Bear was unique, ambitious, and highly creative, and in this world of constant sequels and remakes and recycled scripts, I have to appreciate this film for bringing something a little unconventional to the table. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. Make sure to drop this video a like if you did. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a new review. As always, I'm Anthony. This is the Silver Screen Analysis, and I'll see you guys at the movies.